It's Cammie. Yeah, I've got all this stuff in front of me today because I haven't really spoke about it before, but I plan on starting HCG, and I basically have everything now ready to go. Today's Monday, and I'm starting off with my day one of the HCG protocol. So I wanted to, I guess, just document everything on camera. I mean, I won't be able to make a video every day. I'll probably make a video a couple times a week because I kind of, work a crazy schedule. But one of the things I wanted to do was to mix my HCG on camera and then give you guys an introduction to what I plan on doing for my HCG, which won't be in this video because y'all know I could get some long-winded. My glasses are dirty. Lord, how can I see out these things? Anyway, so let's get started. So I actually ordered my HCG from a place called All Day Chemist, which is out of India, and it's the Corian, and I'm doing mixing 5,000 units. So actually I had ordered the HCG some time ago because I knew it would take a minute to get here, being that it was coming internationally, but I did not have access to these vials. Most of my stuff, I already have, or I've gotten picked up other places. But the issue, where my issue came in, I didn't have access to these vials, so I had to order these. So this is what my holdup was. So I ordered the vials, and I went ahead and ordered barostatic water, and they came with these syringes, which I probably won't use, because I actually prefer the larger syringes, which I didn't bring those. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to use the 5cc syringe I have, which is okay too, I guess. Anyway, so I'm going to be mixing 5,000 units. And I also got the B12 because I have been researching about the HCG now for months. I didn't come to you guys yet. I've been watching lots of YouTube videos. I've been reading everything I could get my hands on. Well, not everything, because I'm still expecting a couple of things in the mail that I wanted to do some reading on, but I didn't want to put it off anymore, especially since I had the meat and potatoes, no pun intended, of what I needed to get started. So what I did read was the original protocol by Dr. Simeons, and that I just found free on the internet. It's just rampant. If you just put in pounds and inches or Dr. Simeons or HCG protocol, it will come up. So this, I printed it out because I like to have stuff in my hand. As you see, I like to highlight. I like to make notes in my margin. So I like to have it on hand as opposed to reading it on my computer or my iPad. So here it is here. So it's about that thick. And it was an easy read too. It's not, all right, this is what I'm talking about me jabbering on. That's why I knew I was going to have to do another video for my introduction. Okay, so this is how it comes. It came in the box, and this is 5,000 units of the Corian. And when I went to the All Campus website, they have a different name. They call it, I don't know if they call it by, this is maybe a generic name in India, but it has a different name. And I see also, oh, there we go. Because it has a little chip, the medicine in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. But there's a little disc in the bottom of the medicine. And I had it upside down, and I was like, where the hell's the medicine? But then you flipped it, it's right there. I'm not going to be using this because we're using barostatic water. And I think one of the reasons why we mix it with the barostatic water is because it has some other things with it to help keep it. Also with Collins revision of the protocol, he uses B12, which I ordered B12, and this was actually relatively inexpensive. When I did a physician-monitored weight loss quite a few years ago, the doctor would give us a B12 shot for every 12 pounds. No, excuse me, 20. For every 20 pounds that we use, he'd give us an intramuscular. But I see that Colin's mixing the HCG with his with the B12 and administering it sub-Q, which is subcutaneously. Sorry, I'm a nurse, so I tend to say stuff like that. But that's like in the subcutaneous tissue of your, like, you know, the fat. There we go, the fat. So like your tummy or your lower tummy, or you could do it in the back of your arm. You know, it's probably easier to do it in your tummy, which is where I'm going to be doing mine in my tummy. So anyway, I kind of like that. There's some research about how the B12 allows you to use the HCG in the body more efficiently. So I think I'm going to do that. And I saw there's another YouTuber who was doing a doctor supervised program, because, you know, I'm basically supervising myself. I mean, I have gone to the doctor. I have gotten a full checkup. I've gotten well, if you want to call what I got a clean bill of health, basically my doctor says I have a lot of problems. But if I lose the weight, I can solve most of them. And I'll be following up with my doctor on a regular basis. So even though this protocol isn't physician monitored, you know, I am staying in very close contact with my doctor, especially since I have some other conditions. Okay, so let me get started. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to dilute my HCG with the barostatic water. Okay, one of the things that is muy importante, y'all hear my Spanish, I'm not going to need these two because I'm only mixing one bottle, is to make sure you're keeping everything sterile. I wiped down the table before I sat here to do this, and even though that has a cap on it, you should still clean it off. It's just my technique to do that, to wipe it and flip it and leave the alcohol swab on there. It's just something I've always done in my practice, so obviously I'm doing it here. I do it at work. So that's kind of like why I'm doing that, if you're wondering. Okay. So I am going to instill about 3 cc's of air into the bottle with the barostatic. Okay. I need 1 cc. Bam. There we go. And the gradients are marked on the syringe. The reason why I wanted to use a larger syringe is because when I mix it into the empty vial, I am going to need like 10 cc's, and I like just drawing it up once as opposed to doing it multiple times. Now I kept my cap here. It's not suggested that you recap, but I want to put down my needle, so I'm recapping it. And I'm very careful when I do that. And you don't want to shake this, you just kind of want to agitate it, because you don't want the extra bubbles and stuff in your medicine. And bam, it's already, wow. That dissolved rather quickly. Wow, that was fast. Nice. Yeah, I'm wiping the top again, and I'm not using the old ones because I had it on the table. But the reason why I'm wiping the top again, because I touched it. I touched the top when I was like fiddling with it. All right. So I'm going to draw out my 1 cc solution and the meds, like so. That's air in the top. I always like draw beyond to make sure that I got it all, which I did. And that's going in my empty bottle here. So now I have 1 cc in there. So I need another 9 cc's. So the air just allows the solution to come out rather quickly. Sometimes, because these bottles are airtight, and so sometimes you kind of struggle a little bit with it if you don't do that. So here's 5. For a total of 6. And I need 4 more. And I'm actually trying to like squirt it along the side of the bottle so I get less bubbling, but I seem to still be getting some, which that should settle. And when I allow the syringe to come back, I'm getting some of the air out of the bottle, which is helping with my bubbles. Yeah, that's just, one of those things. Yep. There we go, yeah, because I pulled my syringe back to more than I was giving, so when I would instill the solution along the side, I would allow the syringe to come back up itself, and as it was doing that, it's like pulling some of the air out the container. So here is my now completely mixed solution of HCG. There we go. So they say, protect it from light to, of course, keep it potent and to keep it in the fridge. So I'm going to put some aluminum foil around there, and I'm going to keep it in my fridge. And I don't have any other injectable solutions in my refrigerator, so I'm not going to put a label on it. All right, so that was easy, right? I haven't decided yet how I'm going to be administering the B12. I see where some people actually prepare the syringes, and I'm using a insulin syringe. This is a very tiny, tiny, tiny syringe. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing me actually give myself the shot. Maybe I'll do that on camera. But where I see where some people actually draw up the B12 and then in the insulin syringe already and have it stored in the refrigerator, and then each morning they go in, take it out, draw up the HCG, and then inject. I haven't decided yet what's going to work the easiest for me, so probably for this morning I'm just going to draw up my B12 and then draw up my HCG and administer. So thanks for watching. I will be coming back frequently to talk about my HCG protocol journey, and I hope you guys that are out there on your 3rd, 4th, 2nd protocol, you can give me some advice and some encouragement. So we'll see. This is my first day. Phase 1. Yeah. Round 1, phase 1. Yeah, I have to get all those numbers and abbreviations right. When I first saw it, I was like, P2, right? I couldn't figure out what it was. But anyway, so I'll let you all know what I decide to do, and I'll come back later talking to you guys a little bit more about how I plan on making this happen. All right, guys, see you later. Thank you.